Alright, what's up guys? Multicam 20 here again today. Today's going to be a tutorial video on how to paint your airsoft gun or whatever you're trying to paint multicam, as you can see here. If you want to know how to do this, multicam, as you can see, it closely resembles that of this backpack that I have, is also in the multicam pattern. Keep watching this video if you want to know how to do that. Alright, so I'm going to show you what you're going to need. The colors starting, you're going to need something that resembles this. What I'm using is Krylon Almond. That's your base color. You're going to need a dark brown. I'm using Rust-Oleum Camouflage. Earth brown is what it's called. I'm using another color, Rust-Oleum Army Green. You're going to need a somewhat light green, not too light though. A lighter brown. This is called Krylon Brown Boots. You're going to need a khaki. This is Rust-Oleum Camouflage Khaki. You could use any khaki though. And last, you're going to need some sort of Krylon matte finish. It doesn't have to be Krylon, just some sort of clear coat. You're also going to need some wax paper. This is going to be used to be cutting your stencils. As you can see here, it's just wax paper. And last, you're going to need blue painter's tape. And of course, the necessities, as always, you know, some sort of knife, some scissors, and then usually a Sharpie. Alright, so yeah, that's how you need to get started. Alright guys, so the first step into getting your gun to look like this is this. Okay? Now what you're going to do here is just basically this. You take your almond color and then you basically just spray the whole gun. That's going to be your base coat. But before you do that, make sure the whole gun is clean and whatnot before you're applying your coat. So let that dry, and then we're going to go make our stencils. Alright guys, so what's being done now is we're actually creating the stencil sheet. What that is, it's just wax paper with blue painter's tape over it. You could do just one side or both sides. If you do both sides, then you're going to have twice as many stencils, because what's going to happen is you're going to draw your stencils, you're going to cut them out, and then once you have them cut out, you're going to peel one side of the tape off, and then the tape is actually going to be your stencil. And then, you know, it's going to go on your gun and then so on. So I'll get to you guys in a second. Okay guys, so now we're going to start making our stencils for the pattern. So what I like to do is I divide my stencil paper into 3 groups. The small, medium, and the large groups. So I'll draw 2 lines. There's 1, and here's 2. Alright, so I've got my Multicam backpack here. You could use any color, you know, pattern camouflage. Like before I tried this, I did the woodland camo, and the shapes are relatively the same. So here's what I'm going to do. Here will be my small portion of the paper. So I'm just looking at this, I'm just going to freehand it. So just any little random shapes. Now the small stencils are going to be your almond color, and you want to kind of group these together in little clusters and whatnot. Yeah, just anything like that. So I'll get this done and then show you guys that. Okay guys, so I got the first coat covered with stencils. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go outside and we're going to use this dark brown and we're going to spray the entire gun. So I'll get back to you guys on that. Okay guys, so the brown coat is just about done. I'm just letting it dry up a little bit more, and then after that I'm going to throw on my medium stencils. Now keep in mind the medium stencils aren't that much larger than the first stencils that we used, just barely bigger. So after that I'm going to throw them on there, and keep in mind you're not removing any stencils that you've already put on there. As you can see, one right there. When I put the next stencils on, some can overlap, some don't have to. There's really no exact way to do it, it's just however you want to throw them on there. Okay guys, the stencils are on the brown coat. Now what we're going to do next is where it gets a little bit harder. We're going to take our army green and our brown boots, and what we're going to do is fade the colors into each other. So we're going to take the brown and then spray diagonals, just like that, and then we're going to take our army green and then spray right in between those. So I'll do that and show you guys what it looks like. Alright guys, so here's what the next coat looks like. As you can see, the brown boots and the army green faded together, just in little stripes. Alright, I'm going to put the large stencils on the gun. Then after that, I'm going to do the last coat, which is fading the khaki and again the army green together, but this time I'm going to do the fading. As you can see, the stripes are this way. Now I'm going to do them that way, so opposite of the gun. And I'm going to spray the khaki onto where the green is and the green onto the brown. So I'll do that and then show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, so the last set of colors is done. I'm going to let that dry, then I'm going to peel off all the stencils and we'll have the reveal. So here we go. Okay guys, so there's the finished product. As you can see, it looks really, really good. I'll compare it here with my bag. Hold on. Alright. So that's what you get for your hard work. Now there's one more step that I didn't include in this, and that is actually to apply this clear coat, but I couldn't do that because I ran out of daylight. It's about 9:20 or so at night, and yeah, so as soon as you do that, it'll dull down the color just a little bit and it'll look just flawless. So yeah, there you go. Okay guys, so that's that. If you liked how it turned out, you know, I hope this video can inspire you guys and help you guys to do your own multicam pattern. This is just my interpretation of it, watching other YouTubers' videos. You could do this any way you want, but I found that this is the best way, the best format, how to do it, the best colorways to match the actual multicam pattern. Just some tips. Number one, please do not rush it, you guys. I was kind of rushing it today because mainly for the sake of the video, I was running out of daylight pretty fast. But as long as you take your time, put in your max amount of effort, I promise you, you'll like the outcome. Another thing, don't be discouraged when you're painting, because I know when I did it the first time, you know, I was doing the coats, I was like, man, I don't think this is gonna work out right. And at the end, whenever I took all the stencils off, it was a lot like opening a present on Christmas morning, you guys. So that's pretty much it. Comment, rate, subscribe. You know, comment. Tell me how you guys did. Let me see some video responses. And that's that. Multicam 20 signing off. See you guys later.